Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Friday. I'm going to go into this is part 3 of information on coronavirus and the panic that has spread through the world, like we've never seen before. I'm not even going to go into my opinions on this. I think there is a great exaggeration going on, and I understand that we have to work our way through something with some caution. I understand that. But it seems to me that we're walking our way into shutting down the entire operation, every single operation of every business, every school, anything that's operational in the United States. And the catastrophe that will follow off that is going to be much greater than the problems that will occur with this virus. And I understand the risk factors. Yes, I do. Now, the intriguing thing that got me is at 6 o'clock every morning, Monday through Friday, I get the New England Journal of Medicine. And it was intriguing that the one that I got this morning, because I got up at 5 and I was down and I looked at my New England Journal of Medicine download, and there was a story about a woman, I believe, don't quote me on this, in the state of Wisconsin, that was working in between the United States and Wuhan, China. And she had flown back into this country from the epicenter of this thing. She came back home, went back to work, had about 350 people that she worked with, was in and around them for almost a week, and then she came down with symptoms and went and got tested and tested positive, which made her stay in her house. Now, in the meantime, she had close relationships, of course, with her husband. And shortly after her being diagnosed, he decided to go in and get tested also. And again, was tested positive. But again, remember, close, intimate contact. Both of these, the woman and her husband, were treated, and I believe with just antivirals, for 7 days. And in 7 days, they were back to complete normality. I believe they were in their 50s. Now, the intriguing part of this story is that the fear factor of just staying out of crowds, because here's a prime example of one person who was positive that brought it back into this country from China, that shared it with her husband, and had exposures to over 350 people. Close contact, within breathing space of these people over the course of a week. So in the attempt to follow up with a situation like this where a pocket could actually develop, the potential for 350 people being diagnosed in one community. So they tested these people, ready to put them into quarantine. And out of that group, you know how many people tested positive? None. 0. So again, the takeaway message was close, intimate contact, sharing bodily fluids. Yep, you're going to have a positive potential reaction. Being in the same breathing space, being around people for upwards of a week, these people being around a positive person for a week, not one, 0, not one person was diagnosed as positive. So the takeaway message from the New England Journal of Medicine was maybe we have over-exaggerated the risk factors of crowds. Maybe. I think it's a little greater than maybe. I just don't think we're using much common sense. That's my opinion. So today on the show, as I had promised yesterday, we're going to talk a little bit about food. Does food play a role here? Since I had mentioned yesterday, your immune system is the largest consumer of energy in the body. Largest. So when we do not feed the body properly, guess what's going to happen? Our immune system will suffer. So as I said again yesterday, if you are eating the standard American fast food diet, eating out all the time, you are putting yourself at a higher risk of this thing. Absolutely. So we compounded a list together with our friends at Nutritional Frontiers. This is, again, part of let me see if I can get it over here, a brochure that they put together called Immune Solutions. Let me go over here. This is part of the Corona Pack. And because it's part of the Corona Pack, it's giving you the directions on how to protect your immune system. And on page 3 is the section on food, the foundation solution. The foundation solution. So coming from a board certified clinical nutritionist, I'm going to run through this list. Want a copy of it? Just give us a call at 678-228-8900. So this list, this foundation list, starts out with fruits. And it says all fresh, frozen, water packed, or canned. No problem with fruit. Now, the purist is going to say stay away from the cans, eat the frozen, eat the fresh. Absolutely, positively. But in all situations, fruits here are fine. Vegetables, all fresh, raw, steamed, sauteed, juiced, or roasted. Now there we take away the canned part. Starches, 100% whole grains, sweet potatoes, yams, even rice, and try to stay gluten-free. Okay? Breads and cereals, 100% whole grains, high fiber oatmeal, rice, oats, buckwheat, millet, potato flour, tapioca, arrowroot. Remember arrowroot cookies as a kid? Cut your teeth on those, didn't you? Amaranth and quinoa. I've personally fallen in love with quinoa. It's a little squirrely looking thing. And I do it in my rice cooker with with a half a cup of quinoa, half a cup of wild rice, half a cup of black rice, and steam that with some chicken broth. Amazing. Nuts and seeds, almonds, cashews, walnuts, sesame, tahini, sunflower, pumpkin. Butter made from these nuts and seeds. Notice no peanuts. Meats and fishes, organic or free range, all canned, water packed, frozen, or fresh wild fish, chicken, turkey, venison, wild game, lamb. Milk and dairy substitutes, such as rice milk, almond milk, oat milk, coconut milk, and other nut milks. Fats, cold pressed olive oil, flax, coconut, safflower, sunflower, butter, sesame, walnut, pumpkin, almond oil, omega-3 fish oils. Beverages, water filtered or pure spring water, herbal tea, seltzer, lemon water, or mineral water. Spices and condiments, all spices unless otherwise indicated. Cinnamon, cumin, it goes through a whole list. And sweeteners, brown rice, syrup, fruit sweeteners, blackstrap molasses, and stevia. Doesn't sound that hard, does it? You notice what's missing in there? Red meat, pork, sausages, cold cuts, cheese, inflammatory foods. Now, I'm going to give you just a couple examples, even utilizing some of the great products that Nutritional Frontiers has put together. Breakfast. Hey, a super shake, lean greens, pro reds, pro oranges, to start your day with a drink that is made out of nutrients. A glass of fresh, raw carrot, apple, green leaf juices. A large portion of oatmeal with a choice of fruit salad. Some 100% rye bread, unsalted, fat-free, toasted, and spread honey if desired. Sounds like more than you probably ate this morning. Lunch. Plate of salad, a glass of warm soup, glass of apple or carrot juice, a baked potato or other broiled in its jacket, potato salad, casserole, little yogurt dressing if permitted, freshly cooked vegetables, and for dessert, raw or stewed fruit. Dinner, same as the lunch. Vary meals by using different vegetables, different methods of preparing the potatoes or other kinds of salads. Organic brown rice may be used once a week. Organic sweet potatoes may be used once a week in place of the other potatoes. Begin to drink lots of fresh organic juices. There's other things that can be done if you really want to look. The anti-inflammatory diet, the Gerson diet, and even the use of coffee enemas. I'm not a fan, But it's here, it's mentioned because it is a way to keep the body operating on all cylinders. That's the food effect. You know, it's amazing. Since I did the show yesterday on the Corona pack and the concept of putting together the nutrients that are necessary to protect you through all of this, I'll stress again, buffered vitamin C, tops on my list. Vitamin D, second tops on my list, probably tied. N-acetylcysteine, the right forms, the right dose. Protect the lungs, anti-mucolytic. And an immune builder. What's in the pack is one called ImmunoChoose. Again, $129 value. We're deciding, I'm not pushing this fact, except that we're offering it at $99. It's there for you. Immune Solutions. Protect yourself. Get out of the craziness. Now, let me mention one other thing. If you're struggling, excuse me, I have a little coffee. It's my granddaughter. Lost my train of thought. If you're struggling and you're running into the point of just the worry that goes with this thing, my suggestion, Relax AM/PM, a prep that we have by Foster Regal, a great way to support your system and keep those nerve endings from fraying. Now, I want to remind you that we are really pushing our internet, Zoom internet, face-to-face, just like this, consult time. If you're struggling, you don't want to leave your home, don't want to go out, even though the risk factors are still relatively low, by all means, give us a call. We'll set up a time. All you need is a computer. We'll send you the software to download into your computer, a camera, and a microphone. And almost every laptop has those. Simple. We set up a time. I send you an invite. You accept it, and we talk. And we'll discuss all of your health issues face to face. Whatever your issues are, we hopefully can help you. Give us a call at 678-228-8900, 678-228-8900. Tomorrow morning, in the midst of this craziness, we're going to do a show on fertility. Some new information came out about infertility, which is getting to be more and more of a problem with millennials nowadays. So we'll talk about fertility. If you know somebody, maybe a daughter, a granddaughter, friend, relative that's struggling with infertility issues, make sure that they tune in. We'll go over that and all the things that are dealing with that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., bright and early. Okay? God bless you, folks. Thanks for being with us. Please share this show with others, and I'll see you back here 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Take care.